What's going on YouTube? Corey here with the tech couple. Sharice is busy working on our Apple Watch Series 3 review, so be on the lookout for that. In this video, we're going to talk about Apple's iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. Now the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus, if you're unaware, are available in two sizes, three different colors. They start at $699 for a 64 gig iPhone 8 and go all the way up to $949 for a 256 gig iPhone 8 Plus, available in silver, space gray, and gold. Before you freak out about those numbers, if you're not already familiar, just about all of the big four carriers have some sort of device financing plan that allows you to take big numbers like $949 and split those up into monthly payments so you're not eating all of that at once unless you want to. Don't really want to try to give you reasons why you should buy the iPhone or you should wait for the iPhone 10. Just figured we'd run down some of the differences, let you guys make up the decision on your own. Let's get to it. So Sharice and I upgraded to iPhone 8 Pluses from, you guessed it, iPhone 7 Pluses. We're early adopters. We try to get things from day one. So if you have an earlier iPhone like a 6, 6S, maybe even you still have a 5S, you should find a lot of dramatic increase in performance along with some other things. If you're coming from a 7 or a 7 Plus, there's still some goodies in there for you too. For starters, one of the big announcements was Apple announced wireless Qi charging for the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. Now we do have a wireless charger, but I find a lot of the times I really didn't use it as much as I thought I did. Kind of waiting around for Apple to announce AirPower, and that sounds a little more up our speed. However, Apple also did announce fast charging, which is pretty much something I didn't know about and I didn't really understand the definition. Fast charging, the benefit is allowing you to get your phone from 0 to 50% in just about a half hour. Now on the processing side, Apple has announced the A11 Bionic Chip, which is what's obviously powering the 8 and 8 Plus. Coming from a 7, I do feel like it is a little bit faster. I'm finding that getting in between apps, searching through Spotlight, searching text messages, all those kind of features that had a tiny bit of delay, the A11 wipes that away. It's liquid smooth, buttery fast. I've got no complaints. As far as the screen goes on the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus, they're pretty much the same screen you've had in the 6, 6S, and 7 as far as aspect ratio, screen size, resolution. All that hasn't changed. What Apple did do was add a feature announced in the iPad line called True Tone. True Tone pretty much takes your screen temperature and tries to adjust it to the ambient temperature in the room. So if it's warmer, more of like a brown kind of light bulb or interior lighting, you'll kind of get that warmer tone on your phone. If you're outdoors, where it's a lot cooler, you'll start to see, of course, the white will have a blue tone to it. Works pretty cool. I haven't really noticed it. I guess it works so well. Mentally, I never noticed it's changing, but it is indeed a feature they added. Of course, every year, smartphone manufacturers make cameras better and better, and the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus certainly deliver there as well. The camera, of course, looks identical to the 7 and 7 Plus on paper, but I assure you that is not the case. Pictures will be more vibrant, better colors, a little saturated, even though not overly saturated like some other phones. Jab, jab. Apple added a new color filter that does provide all those features as well. Something about them, it just looks really good. I can't actually show you a side-by-side comparison because we don't have 7s no more. But I do know that several of my fellow YouTubers do. I'll find some videos I like. We'll leave that in the link description below. As far as video goes, Apple delivers there as well. The iPhone 8 and 8 Plus are capable of shooting 4K at 60 frames per second. Now, I can't even shoot 60 frames per second on this Sony that we're recording this video with. If I want 60 frames per second, however, hopefully it looks good, but I'll shift over to the iPhone 8. So this is coming directly off the iPhone 8 Plus camera. Audio as well, no color correction, no editing, no post-production, just flat raw image and video from the iPhone 8. Also, since we're on the iPhone 8, I do want to show you a selfie, kind of insert obligatory selfie of Sharice here maybe, because I'm not a selfie guy. Sharice is holding the iPhone 8 for me. Say hi to YouTube, Sharice.
Hey, YouTube, Sharice. Wait, what?
Also, I'll show you some pictures from the back side of the camera, the 12 megapixel. Insert picture of Sharice. So of course, you can judge that for your own. We think that the camera is fabulous. Let's just throw in one more just for good measure. Also, of course, Apple has announced something called Portrait Studio, which is almost like Portrait Mode 2.0. It gives you the ability to, after the fact, adjust the lighting on the pictures you've taken to provide you with a kind of dramatic studio lighting effect. Pretty cool. It's still in beta, so I'm sure just as Portrait Mode got exponentially better over time, we'll find the same thing to happen with Portrait Studio. So there's like 5 settings. There's natural light, studio light. There's a bunch of different features. All right, so that's all I got for you guys. Hopefully that's enough information for you to decide, do you want to get a 7? Do you want to get an 8? Do you want to get an 8 plus? Do you want to wait for a 10? Let me know what you guys decide to do in the comment section below, or what you already did. Of course, thanks for watching. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, there is a subscribe button on the screen somewhere, as well as a bell. That bell will let you get notified when Sharice posts her video on the Apple Watch Series 3, as well as everything else we cover on our channel. Of course, I'm Corey, and that's the person who's not with me. Say bye, Sharice.
Bye, Sharice.
Say bye, YouTube, Sharice.
Bye, YouTube, Sharice.
We're, of course, the Tech Couple. We'll catch you next time. Later.